What to do, man? You boys coming through once again with a new video. In today's video, I want to talk about my experience in the S.H.U dealing with actives. Some people might disagree with this, but I'm not saying that this happens in all the S.H.Us. It happens in every single building, in every single section. But I'm gonna tell you my experience. What I witnessed, what I went through, and I thought it was pretty cool, man. Honestly, in the sense that the actives and the non-actives were functioning as one, and that's something that you need in the S.H.U, man. You know what I mean? All that level 10, all that stuff. You don't. It's. I mean, at least what I noticed, I didn't come across it, but there was a lot of people who thought that there was shit in the S.H.U. Honestly, you can see that, but it's all good. All you have to do is just look over that and try to talk to them. I mean, at least to build those connections, because you never know what you're gonna need the next person for. So the thing I'm gonna tell you, as a matter of fact, I believe Cholo Juan has spoken about this before, and I don't know if he was talking about the S.H.U or AdSig. But my experience in AdSig was way different than my experience in the S.H.U. Way different. So what I'm talk about is the S.H.U. So when I landed at the S.H.U, right, to H.P, the cops usually take you to the building, to the section, and they already know which cell you can go to. So all they gonna ask you to do is just go talk to this individual, see if he wants you as a cellie or not. Simple as that. You're not obligated to take a cellie. Just put it this way. So I went, it goes the whole charges, why you're in the S.H.U, your type of program that you run inside the cell and stuff like that, and vice versa, Eventually it was I went in the cell, choose myself, and got settled, chill right there, do the regular program you're going to do right there. Either write, draw, you have to have some kind of distraction. Maybe play a game of pinochle or chess, and then watch TV, work out, and stuff like that. That's all you can do in the S.H.U, man. So that was her program. In her section, it was in 101 there was active Southsiders. 102 was 2-5ers, and 103 I can't remember who was in 103. But in 104 there was a Wood. And then on 105, where we were at, it was just me and my Sally, right? So then, my Sally is telling me, okay, well, this people is this people is that, because I'm new to this shit. So I'm hearing people talking, and it's, that's the actors. So, hold on, what? The actors talking to the 2-5ers? So, yeah. So at first I was like, it was a little bit off, right? I was like, man, I couldn't comprehend that, especially since the whole thing with the 2-5ers is like going against the actives, So they're cool. So eventually I start seeing how we used to fish with the actives, with 2-5ers, and it was cool. When we go to the store, if somebody needed sopas, I was asking, hey homie, how you doing on sopas? Send some love to the actives, to the 2-5ers, and basically the raza, Basically, la raza. When the actors used to go to the store, they do the same, return the favor. And basically, it was not asking. It was basically, hey, homie, can you send your line real quick? And then you just put some goods, like a couple sopas, a couple whammies and stuff like that. And it's good to go, And it was like a common courtesy right there. That's what we used to do, us 3 cells, right? It came to a point where we were spreading, right? And I'm like, hold on, man. One thing is taking a close food, but then open. I was kind of skeptical. I couldn't believe it, at first I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this or what. But eventually I was like, the homie was like, nah, homie, this is why we do it. And that's what it was. So, yeah, we used to fucking send burritos like, toma, wey, pinche, to the 2-5ers, to the actives, and they always return the favor. It was the same shit, man. And the thing about this is that this is how the S.H.U is supposed to run. Like basically, you have to understand that you're in a place where, man, people are going through it. There's people who don't have TVs, man, and sometimes they need that support, for your neighbors, because people go crazy. People go crazy. We had that neighbor, the wood right next to us, who was single cell. I don't know if he had a TV. I think, yeah, he had a TV, but we should give this guy a conversation once in a while. Like, hey man, how you doing over there? Blah blah. Blah. And then he started going on a sick one, boop, 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 talking about landing airplanes in Mojave Desert and all that crazy stuff. Of course, me and my son used to laugh about this, but we still give him conversation because it's something healthy to do. Nobody used to talk to this vato, and we just give him a conversation just to make sure that he's doing good. But it was just us amongst the raza right there. Whether it was active or not active, and I understand there's politics to this, to the game, stuff like that. And of course, these people can get in big trouble for doing what they did. But that's something they did, right? That's something they did in the S.H.U, and I'm pretty sure they do it on other places as well, in other different sections or buildings or prisons. But I think it's a way to give support to one another, man. We just left the politics to the side. We understand that once the doors open, it's gonna be something different, right? Always gonna be something different. But behind those closed doors, we were fucking with one another, man. There was other actors right there, other Southsiders. So, of course, you might think, oh, probably they were right there by themselves. That's why they did the things they did. But there was actually other active Southsiders on the other side of the tier. And again, I'm pretty sure they have knowledge of what they were doing and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, man, we just doing a shoot term, man, and we're trying to make the best out of it. You know what I mean? People right there for years, for at least a couple months, right? No, couple months, but let's say 8 to 10 months, right? 2 years. So it's about making the best out of it and trying to support one another. Man, it came to a point where I actually had a remote control that was from my high-techer that I had out of state. And since they took my TV, because I had bought a floater, flat screen, it wasn't on my name. I went to S.H.U, ended up getting an RCA because I believe that was a better TV than a high-techer. And basically my remote was it was worth it. So I shot to the active so they can use the remote for the TV. And it's like, well, homie, so you can fucking at least enjoy the remote. Enjoy it, right? Excuse me. And eventually, once we got moved or whatever, they send it back. That's how it was. I mean, we took a chance, and it was all good. It was all good. Again, this is my experience, what I've been through, what I experienced right there in the S.H.U, and how it was. Again, I understand that politics might get these individuals in trouble for doing what they did, but they still did it, right? And it was like a common courtesy from all of us right there, no matter where we were, especially like 2-5ers and actives. It's like, oh shit, they're supposed to be against one another, like tough. But with this being said, man, I hope you like this quick story that I'm sharing with you guys, man. And that was just a little experience of mine when it came down to the S.H.U, man. So if you want to support the channel, man, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like, por favor, on the video, and throw your comment. See what you think about this. And I understand that everybody's gonna have different opinions, and we have to respect that. So with this being said, man, I wish nothing but the best to you and your family. Take care of you, of your gente, and always strive to become a better person in life. With this being said, now we're out. Gracias.